Hey everyone, it's Haley, and today I'm going to be doing the Bookish Scenarios Tag. So this tag was made by Lindsay Hart's Books, so I'll link her video down below, and I thought it looked like a lot of fun, so I'm doing it. So scenario number 1. You have to get rid of all of your books, and you can only keep one from each of the following genres: contemporary, fantasy, nonfiction, and genre of your choosing. Which books do you keep? So for contemporary, I'm going with the obvious, and that is going to be The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It's all the way on a shelf up there, so I don't want to get it down, but it is one of my absolute favorite books, so I've read it like 15 times, and I just want to keep reading it over and over again, so I would definitely keep that one. So for fantasy, I'm going to go with Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. So this was a very hard decision because I actually love a lot of fantasy books, but I decided that this one has a little bit of everything, so it is the perfect pick if I only get so many books. And for genre of your choosing, I was going to go with dystopian, but then I remembered The Book Thief by Markus Zusak, and I went with historical fiction. I adore this book. It is so near and dear to my heart, and it is just so excellent, and it is just such an important piece of literature that I would want to keep this just forever and ever. Scenario number 2. You're at the bookstore and you overhear a teenager telling their mom that they don't like to read, but their mom insists that they pick something. So you walk over and you go and recommend a book. Which book is it? So usually when I'm recommending a book, I need to know a little bit about who I'm recommending it to, but I think a good universal pick would be Winger by Andrew Smith. This book is funny, it's engaging, but it also packs a really powerful punch to it. It just, at the end, it's just crazy and you don't expect it, and it's just such a good message, and I think the fact that this book leaves such a lasting impression would really make the person who doesn't like to read want to read more. So if that's because they'll see that these are the amazing things that can happen when you open a book, and they would read all the books, and it would be great. Scenario number 3. You're not feeling yourself and you need a good pick-me-up book. Which book do you read? So for this one, I chose The One by Kiera Cass because Maxon. I love him. Scenario number 4. You go back in time for a day to your teenage years. Which book would you most likely be reading? I'm still 18, so that's basically right now. I'm almost 19, but I'm still 18, so that's basically right now. But most likely I would be reading The Fault in Our Stars because I've read it so many times, so that just makes sense. Scenario number 5. Your friend surprises you with a 4-day trip, but you only have 1 hour to get ready. Which book do you pack? So I would pack Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo because that's the book I am currently reading. So I would just pack whatever book I was reading at the time. Scenario number 6. Your house has been robbed, but don't worry, everyone's okay. But your bookshelf has been raided. Which book do you hope is safe? So I'm not going to go with a single book for this one. I'm going to go with my Harry Potter box set, the one that makes Hogwarts. It's up there. I don't want to get it down. It's very heavy. Yeah, I would hope my Harry Potter box set was safe because I spent so much money on that, and they're beautiful, and I just want them all to be safe. You can't touch them. Go away. Go away. Scenario number 7. A friend borrows a book and returns it in awful condition. Do you A, just pretend you didn't notice, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same thing to one of their books? So it kind of depends on who it is, because this has happened to me before, but it was like a little cousin of mine, and I wasn't going to be like, how dare you? Like, you're like, they were like 10, and they don't know. They don't know how near and dear these are to me. But in reality, I would probably pick C, and I would secretly do it to one of their books if it's someone who knows better. Because who do you think you are, destroying my book? I was so nice to lend it to you. Oh, rude people. Rude people. So that is all for the Bookish Scenarios tag. I'm going to tag Reagan at Peruse Project because I don't think she's done this before, and anyone else who wants to do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!